You're watching Round Roanoke, your source for what's happening in the Valley. I'm your host, Alicia Starkey. Roanoke Pride is all about promoting acceptance, visibility, and a sense of community in the Southwest Virginia LGBT community. And this year, they will present the 24th annual Pride in the Park. This event is sure to be colorful and full of action as the community celebrates diversity through music, dance, and other activities. Here to tell us more about the event is Perez, Vice President for Roanoke Pride, and Dewey Goodwin, Entertainment Director for Roanoke Pride. Thank you both for being here today.
Thank you.
Kat, we'll start with you. Now, Roanoke Pride has been in existence for over 2 decades. So can you tell us a little bit about the organization, what the mission and the purpose is?
Sure. Well, we started in 1989, and it basically started out as just Pride in the Park, but it was a very, very small gathering, just basically a group of friends getting together to just have a day where they could be themselves and be out in the park and just have fun. And from there, it's grown over the years to this past year, we had between 4,000 and 5,000 people attending our festival. So it's really grown and changed a lot over the past 24 years, and we're really excited about where it's going. We do all sorts of things now, not just Pride in the Park. We have community service and all sorts of other things that we do as well.
Okay, great. So it's really an organization that's geared towards educating people about the LGBT community.
Absolutely,
okay,
yes.
Great. So now to the main event, Pride in the Park. Can you tell us more about what is it, where it is, when is it?
Pride this year we're making a couple of changes. Typically it's been on a Sunday, but we have moved it to a Saturday this year.
Okay.
It's going to be on Saturday, September 21st, and it is now going to be in River's Edge North. We've had it in Elmwood in recent years, but because of the construction that's happening there, we've moved it, as many other festivals have, to River's Edge. And we're really excited about the new venue. It's going to give us a lot more space to spread out and do things a little bit differently. So that's where it's going to be. Dewey can tell you a little bit more about Pride in the Park.
Okay.
Yeah, like this year, like the entertainment lineup, we have Billboard artist Emmy. She was number 13 on the dance charts.
Okay.
Also, we have Jane L. Powell, a local diva. We also going to have Radar Rose from season 3 of RuPaul's Drag Race, Alexis Mateo, and a bunch of other, entertainers as well this year. But it's gonna be awesome.
Okay, great. Sounds like a great lineup. Now, is there a cost to attend this event?
It's free.
It's free.
It's all free.
But there are, if I understand correctly, opportunities for fundraising throughout the event. Is that correct?
Yeah, we are always accepting donations. We'll have a tent set up at the entrance where you can get information both about the organization as a whole and about the event that's going on at the time, and you can make a donation there if you'd like to. We are trying really hard to keep Pride a free festival, but as you know, putting on a festival is a lot of work and it takes quite a bit of money, so we do have to do a lot of fundraising throughout the year to be able to make this happen.
Okay, so in addition to music, for people who want to come out to the event, will there be food vendors? What other kind of vendors are you expecting this year?
We have a number of food vendors. We'll have people setting up as vendors to sell jewelry and clothes, flags, anything that is related to the community, or just things that people enjoy. It doesn't have to be rainbow flags, everything,
right.
Of course. But yeah, there'll be lots of different vendors. We'll have a children's area. It's a very family-friendly festival.
Great. So back to Roanoke Pride, you all sponsor other events throughout the year. Can you tell us about some of those events that you sponsor?
Sure. We do a lot of community service. We have adopted a park through the Roanoke County Park Partners Program. So we do things in Brookside Park. We clean up, we help them with maintenance. We hold events there occasionally. We had a community cookout there where we gathered and played games and grilled burgers and all sorts of things. So that's one thing we do. We have a day coming up at Clater Lake. So we're going to go out and we're going to bring boats and just have fun there. We do some other events. We had an event this past weekend. Well, actually, we had 2 events this past weekend. We had Pride Factor, which was an entertainment competition, which Dewey can tell you a little bit more about in a minute. And then we also had our major fundraiser of the year, which was a dinner auction. And that went really well. So, Dewey, if you want to tell them a little bit about Pride Factor too.
Yeah, Pride Factor was just where contestants compete to win the top 5 places where they can perform at Pride in the Park. So We had a good turnout for that. It's was at the park, and the finals is going to be on September 6th. That's going to be the finals night, with the top 9 will go on to fight for the top 5 spots to win a spot on the stage at Pride in the Park.
Okay, great stuff happening with Roanoke Pride. And don't forget, the event is Saturday, September the 21st at Rivers Edge North. Kat, Dewey, thank you so much for joining us today. We'll make sure we put the website up so people can find out more information about the organization and the event. You can find out more about Pride in the Park and other events happening in the Roanoke Valley on the community calendar coming up at the break. I'm Alicia Starkey, and you're watching Round Roanoke on Cox 9. Thanks for tuning in.